Hey everybody, it's Chris from Marketing During Tough Times. Thanks for stopping by. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday is Startup Day. And I've been taking you through my new Startup Formula course that's going to be on mastermind.com. And this is step 5. Before we get to step 5, I need to emphasize you need to have completed step 4. And step 4 was you need to sit down with a lawyer and look at whatever you need to do legally to set up your business in whatever country you're in. I know you're in, my viewers are in 46 different countries around the world, and every place is different. So you do need to sit down with an attorney, make sure you have your permits, licenses, taxes, whatever you need to do to get that stuff out of the way. Because step 5 is we need to determine if your target market wants to buy your product or service that you're selling. And the only way to learn that and to accomplish step 5 is you actually have to go out and sell it. So I'll give you an example. When I started my guitar school in my bedroom back in 1990, once I had done the first few steps and set my business up, I created flyers and I started trying to sell my guitar lesson services. And people bought them, and I was like, okay, people want what I'm buying, and I could scale the business from there. If it didn't work, I may have had to take a step back and reevaluate things. Now, having to take that step back and reevaluate isn't necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes you just have to pivot, and it might not be a huge pivot, it might be a slight pivot. And I've got 2 great examples. Here's my own example. Chris Wilson Coaching, Marketing During Tough Times, was originally designed to help small businesses like me recover from the COVID disaster that's going on and help them with marketing. And people did seem to respond to that, but the questions I kept getting were from startup entrepreneurs who are like, oh my gosh, you have a business. How do you start a business? How did you do this? How did you do that? And it was all questions about starting a business. They weren't particularly interested in how to market stuff. They just wanted to know, like, wow, how do you go from having something in your bedroom to a company with 25 employees and 650 students and that type of stuff? Those were the questions people had. So I did a pivot. I said, okay, I'm going to focus more on helping the startup people, because that seems to be the people that really resonated with my message. I think the reason why is because I actually own a business. A lot of the startup coaches out there, they might have book experience or training experience, but they don't actually own a business. They haven't run a business since 1990. They don't have employees. They just don't know what it's like. And so it's really hard to relate to them, because it's in theory, and my stuff is it's all based on my experience I've had as a business owner since 1990. So that wasn't a bad pivot. That was a good pivot, because I'm now helping more people, and people are really enjoying my content and the things I like. I'll give you a second example. There was a guy I used to follow on YouTube, and he sold digital marketing services. Specifically, he created YouTube videos for small businesses like mine. And so I was watching him talk about his services that he did. And my question wasn't, can I hire you? My question was, well, how do I make videos? And so you look at his comment box, and it was all, what kind of camera are you using? How do you do your lighting? What's your sound? What's your editing software? And so his audience didn't want to hire him to create videos for their business. That's what he thought his business was. His real business was entrepreneurs who wanted to create videos, wanted to hire him to teach them how to do stuff. So he created courses for people like me who wanted to create videos to market their business. And so he did a pivot from making videos for people to showing people how to make videos. It wasn't a costly pivot. I don't know that he actually incurred any cost. He just changed his message on his YouTube channel to, here's how you do it. And he did a show. Hey, here's how I do my lighting. Here's how I do my set. All those type of things. That became his business, and it was just a pivot. Had he not been out there selling, he wouldn't have discovered this. He wouldn't have known, well, why aren't people buying my digital marketing services? Because, well, they don't really want it. They really want to know how to make videos. So with your business, it's time to do some test marketing. Will people buy your product? Will people buy your service? So that's the step you're on right now. We're going to talk about how to do the initial marketing for that. If you're having some trouble with that, you can also post some questions in the comment box below. But your job is to start trying to sell your services this week and see what people say. Do people actually want to buy it? All right, good luck. See you next time. Bye.